What's happening? Welcome back. The last couple of days I've been working on a DIY Flux Motion board, so let's get into it. Alright, so that's the enclosure. That's 100 cells, and that's 8 more. So I think 108 cells work out to be 18S6P. So if we can fit something like that in it, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to drop it down to an 18S5P, maybe even 4, who knows, but we'll see how we go. We'll see what we can get in there. All right, so we're definitely gonna fit an 18 cell 6P battery in this thing, which is huge. As you can see here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can fit 9 across, double width. So, you know, these 3 will be double stacked and that'll be a 6P. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ps in each section. 6, 12, 18. I'll have all this room for ESC, BMS, charging, power button. So we should have a little bit of room to spare. I won't have to cram it in, which will be so good. Anyway, let's get started. I think that's going to be the layout. We have the 18 cells. It's quite a big BMS. I can't run it that way and fit the storm core. It's going to have to run this way, which is no drama at all. It's a smart BMS with the Bluetooth, so I can always keep an eye on the cells. There'll be plenty of room for wiring. Charger and the button will come in just here. I'm excited. All right, so the next step is going to be cutting the nickel. So that's the perfect size to go across them terminals. Now, I don't have the insulation rings yet, so I'll just be doing the negative side for now. All right, so there's 18, enough to do all the negative sides. Now these corners are really sharp and you need to round them corners off so they're not cutting into any wires, shorting anything out. You don't want anything cutting through, you want it all to be safe. These little corner shavings are the devil. They're so sharp and they get stuck in everything. Even just cutting these takes so long. There's so much time in a battery. Alright, it's been a few days now, probably almost a week since I've been on this Flux build, but you'll notice the trucks are back off it. So I had the oil slick trucks on this thing, and I said that I wasn't sure if I liked them. A bloke reached out and said he's got a black set, and yeah, they're a little bit used, but they're still in not bad condition, and he's got a set of Lipo mounts on it. So he said, how about I swap your trucks and mounts for your fresh trucks? We kept our own bushings, made the swap. I always wanted black trucks on this because they just look stealth. So yeah, let's whack it back together. The only thing I'm worried about is with the urethanes clearance. I'm gonna have to make a little spacer for these mounts, unfortunately, but it's the way it is. It's still gonna be cool, so let's get into it. This thing is getting so close now. I don't even know how many hours I'm up to in this build. Building batteries is just so time consuming. The last thing I've done is made an adapter for this charger, so I can still use this charger with all my XT60s, but I can also use it with this plug that comes with the Flux kit. I'm just going to plug the charger in, double check polarity before I plug it in, and then I'm going to get the app up for the BMS and make sure everything looks good, and yeah, we should be ready to give it its first charge. Alright, polarity looks good. I'll get the app up. Alright, so there are all the cells. Everything looks really good. I'll keep an eye on this and plug this charger in. Alright. There we go. 6 amps is going into it. Everything seems perfect. So from here, all we've got to do is set the motors up and yeah, it'll be good to go. I've just realized I have no spare remotes. The remote I mainly use is the VX1 just because it's cheap and it feels pretty good and it normally works pretty good. So I guess I'm just going to order a couple more VX1s, run one on this and one on the Pro build. I'll just let that charge up for a little while, bring it up to storage voltage and leave it there. Still might be a week or two before I actually get this thing on the road. So yeah, bring her up to storage voltage and yeah, we'll keep on going. Alright, so last time I ran these motors on 18S, I used 20T pulleys and that gave me a top speed of about 60 kilometers an hour. I think I'm going to bump up to 25 tooth pulleys and that'll give me a top speed of, so this will bump my top speed up from 60 to 70. So another 10k, and yeah, I might have to get the leathers on before I go hitting 70k an hour. But I'm going to see how 18S goes with the torque, even though it's geared so high. Well, there you go. I've got this thing completely buttoned up, ready for a test ride. It's all configured, everything's set up, charged, all ready to go. This is not how this video was meant to end. It has just been flooding like crazy here. I put a flood video out, what happened to the town. Go and check it out. It is crazy what went on here. I'm gonna have to leave it at that. I'm not gonna get the test rider anytime soon, and I need to keep getting these videos done for you guys. It's kind of tricky at times to keep them going every week. I was hoping I might be able to do more than one a week, working full time and coming into winter, and this rain is just not letting it happen. So one a week is what it's gonna have to be. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching, everyone subscribing and liking and that, loving it. And a massive thanks to my members out there. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.